Hey, Dr. Brian Anderson here. I hope that you're doing well today. I just wanted to go over women's hormones, the ins and outs of women's hormones. A couple of questions that we've got here are why do hormones get out of balance for women? And I get this question a lot. And you know, women's hormones and deficiencies are more common than ever. We are also testing women more than ever, and the reason for that is science over the past 20 years has really exploded as far as knowledge and development of women's hormonal treatment. So why do they get out of balance? Well, there's a whole host of reasons. One could simply be aging. And so during the aging process, we know that our hormones decline with age, and so does our vitality. So aging can definitely play a role. I would say environmental factors as well. So we're exposed to a lot of toxins, a lot of man-made chemicals, a lot of estrogens, a lot of things that mimic hormones now in our environment that we're exposed to every day. So that can play a role. Stress can definitely play a role on the body, and especially with regard to cortisol, thyroid hormone, progesterone. Stress can throw a lot of those hormones off, so that's super common. And then also dietary changes and exercise. So not enough exercise, too much exercise. To go into a couple of other questions here, why do hormones affect so much of my life? Well, hormones are chemical messengers that will impact our brain. They impact our sex drive, our sex organs, our muscle. So we have hormone receptors all over our body. So hormones will indeed affect how our bodies respond to stressors and life. Number three, what would make me a good candidate for hormone replacement? Well, first off, for hormone replacement to be effective, you really need symptoms. So if you're feeling great, if you have no complaints and you're living life to its fullest, you probably don't need hormones. That's probably, you don't have a problem. But if you're like a lot of us, there are things that we could improve. So whether it be ability to handle stress, how well we sleep, our skin aging, our muscle mass, our ability to lose fat. If there are things like that going on, then certainly I would recommend seeing a professional that is experienced with hormone treatment and knows what labs to order. So there are very specific labs that need to be ordered to look for hormonal deficiency. So I'd recommend getting in contact with someone that you can connect with, that can go over these symptoms in a logical and systematic way and order the right labs and then interpret those hormones and help you figure out what's going on. If your levels are low, there are many different options for replacement. Some hormones are simply applied to the skin. Some could be in an oral form. There are also injectable forms and pellet forms of hormones. So those are very common. As far as the types of hormones involved in replacement, so that's a very broad question, but that can range from thyroid hormone. So thyroid affects our ability, especially if it's low, our ability to lose weight. If our cortisol is too high or too low, that can impact our ability to handle stress. Progesterone can affect a woman's skin, hair health in particular. Estrogen, certainly bone health, vaginal health, and then testosterone. And testosterone, we think about testosterone as being just the male hormone, but women do have testosterone and need testosterone for muscle mass, for metabolism, for libido. So we often hear in the office that a patient is, on a diet, doing all the right things, but not losing the weight that they're trying to get rid of. And then we'll check a testosterone level, we'll check some of the other hormone levels and realize that they're low. And with replacement, it makes getting rid of those extra pounds a lot easier for them. So anyway, that's all I have today regarding hormones. If you'd like to learn more, give our office a call. Be happy to meet with you and see how I could help. Have a great day.